Robyn Brown and Janelle Brown both became pregnant simultaneously, while Kody Brown found himself expecting 2 children from different partners concurrently. This situation has raised questions about the dynamics within their family. To explore this further, let's delve into some crucial details. The 20s have got Robyn Brown and Janelle Brown pregnant together, but we've got the inside scoop on whether or not she's playing games with them, but no one in the public knows. Let's know one more important thing. Kody's interactions within his polygamous family are a subject of intrigue and analysis. It's evident that Kody has a different dynamic with his younger, more impressionable children. They see him as a great dad because their minds are still developing, making it difficult for them to notice his flaws. This allows him to maintain a positive image in their eyes. The older children, however, are not as easily fooled. They have the maturity and life experience to read between the lines and understand the complexities of their father's relationships. Kody's involvement with Robyn's older children may be influenced by the fact that they are adopted. They don't need to differentiate from Kody in the same way his biological children do. They might focus on fitting in and, as a result, not question him as much. These adopted children could be harboring insecurities related to fitting into the family, considering that they've been told from a young age that they are different and need to work hard to integrate fully. The financial aspect of Kody and Robyn's relationship remains a source of frustration for viewers. TLC has raised questions about their financial situation, and while they mentioned paying off the family pot, it's unclear if they have concrete plans to build on it. TLC often introduces topics but fails to address them adequately, leaving viewers in the dark. It seems that the show has a history of evading real issues and, in a way, perpetuating certain myths and narratives. As for the wives in the polygamous relationship, it's important to consider the challenges they face. Many of them entered into polygamy with an understanding of its dynamics, but witnessing their husband with other wives can still be emotionally challenging. Mary, for instance, was quite young when she married Kody and had to adjust to their polygamous life. Janelle and Christine also likely had their struggles, as living arrangements in close quarters might have made the situation more emotionally charged. It's essential to acknowledge that living in a polygamous relationship can be difficult, even for those who enter into it with knowledge and consent. The complexities and emotional challenges can be overwhelming. Communication and understanding between the family members are vital for maintaining a harmonious relationship. In conclusion, the dynamics within Kody's polygamous family are indeed multifaceted, and the portrayal of their lives on reality TV often leaves viewers wanting more information. Understanding the complexities of such relationships requires considering the emotional struggles and challenges faced by all family members. They knew that going in, but nothing prepares you for the factual experience of it, how ruinous and sick to have to witness that had to really do commodity to their case. It's like a woman who catches her husband cheating over and ultimately just becomes numb and concave inside for them. To make a rule that Kody could not indeed kiss or show affection to a wife in front of another is telling. That means the lowest attention caused a problem, which tells me the covetousness and hurt were out of control. I say all of this to say that those feelings, passions, and jests can really beat a person down and completely destroy their tone, regard, and identity. Anyone who has been cheated might understand. Yes, I know he was not cheating, but what I'm saying is that I suppose the passions were the same, and I suppose they really plotted internally with Kody being with the other wives. To me, that would explain why it took Christine and Mary so long to leave. I suppose these women, while looking or allowing they were strong, were really beaten down inside. It isn't normal to be okay if the person you love is intimate with someone differently, especially when you have to hear and see it. It's vituperative to have to live like that. Also, Kody and the B&B discussion. Anyone differently suppose that Kody was going to angle For Mary to vend the B&B and put the plutocrat in the family pot until soin made it egregious not to push. Not only does Mary not want to vend her heritage, she also wants to have another house. The galleon. That entire scene was cringeworthy, so in order to affront Mary, Kody begins to list different places she could live, each worse than the one before, ending with the suggestion that she could inhabit some barn and live above his unused buses. He is lucky he's not been demurred in they, and she saw what happened when Janelle put her heritage in the lay house, only to lose plutocrat on the trade of the property. No bone should trust Kody with their plutocrat or their happiness, and it just baffles me that he thinks he is entitled to their plutocrat, or means that they paid for with their own plutocrat. I used to suppose he sounded decent enough times agone, but now he is just a damn con artist. Robyn, too, because she does not feel to be doing anything to pay these Lou ladies back. Either he owes Mary and Janelle for their equity that was given to Robyn from the Vegas homes. I really hope they did not pay for further than their fair share of the runner pass, and if they did, they got some type of agreement that they would recoup their investment. And kind of ridiculous that Kody made Janelle ask each wife if she could situate her caravan on Coyote Pass, and also goes and offers Janelle's caravan to Mary without any regard for asking Janelle, also, as if Mui would ever go from a 4,000-foot home to an caravan. Laughable. On the other hand, did Mary need Robyn with her to talk to Kody? What do you suppose the real reason is? I suppose originally it's just for re-photographing purposes. Alternate Robyn insists on it. Thirdly, Kody insists on it, and Robyn is a buffer. It forces Kody to bear and at least attempt to be interested in Mary and what she's going on in her life, and that's for the show. How numerous times has Mary said Robyn no way really reaches out, and how numerous weeks and months can go by without Mary seeing or hearing from Kody or Robyn. Having the three of them meet together is a plot device, and it's not fun, instigative, or endlessly debatable because of crazy jest and choices. But it's the logical real answer. Then no mistrustfulness, and Kody could not watch lower about Mary. So the last option is out. I suppose Mary tries to be close to Robyn and get Robyn on her side so that Kody will love her. It just does not work. Kody isn't smelling Robyn was such a bad actress in this talk, and also I'd like to submit option fourth. Mary knows that Robyn is the neck in control of the head. Kody, we have seen multiple times that Mary goes to Robyn first, or uses Robyn as a mortal guard against Kody. At Liam's scale, Robyn addresses Kody down and into being a better hubby or father when Mary is hysterical because she cannot see her child walk in. When it came to opting options for the cultized sock, Mary pulled Robyn in as a middleman. Kody indeed recognizes Mary doing this and says commodity along the lines of Mary tries to get Robyn to side with her. Hell, when her legal divorce from Kody was final, she called Robyn before calling Kody. I suppose Robyn sees herself as polygamous. In Google Translate, she takes what the other wives say, rearranges it, and communicates it to Kody. Occasionally she translates the verity, and occasionally she spins that verity to her advantage. We can talk further about this anytime you need to talk about it. I just want a dupe of that contact. You can call me, you can text me anytime you want. I don't know if Robyn is really actually concerned. She could call me and invite me over, or say, hey, I want to come over and bring the kiddies, and so we could See each other if we just made the trouble okay, say okay, this is what's going on in my head, yeah, what the heck. Robyn's fellowship with Mary was always about Robyn. I believe that Robyn has always used Mary to get intel on Kody's history and other sister wives and as a sounding board to complain about other sister wives. She passionately engages with Mary when the subject is Christine, but goes numb and dumb when Mary addresses about getting together and seeing the kiddies, and they're just two co-workers who got to the meeting beforehand and forced a discussion and laughed. And Robyn has zero empathy for Mary. She used her and continues to do so, and Mary fell for it hook, line, and sinker because of her eyeless misprision for Christine and Janelle. The irony is that I don't believe either Janelle or Christine would ever designedly harm Mary in the way that Robyn has. Also, Robyn was called out by Anthropology scholars. I am doing a rewatch and came across the occasion where the Anthropology scholars stay with them, season 8, occasion 6, and one of the scholars is talking to Robyn and mentions commodity to the effect of, I notice Kody spends further time with Solomon compared to the other kiddies. Robyn tries to explain it down by talking about how Kody tried to have relationship with all of the kiddies, but he can only push so hard with the bones who don't want leverages and cuddles. Also, in her talking head, she goes on to say how she is upset that they've that impression, and it's really more because Saul had dental surgery. Still, Saul had his surgery the last day the scholars were with the family, and it was grounded on observation from their whole time with the family. Robyn has been trying to explain down all the redundant attention she and her kiddies get since the morning. Funny how I no way noticed it ahead, and being a good father is only about leverages and cuddles, because leverages and cuddles are all a sprat needs to come a well-rounded grown-up, and Kody straight over admitted lately that he spent the maturity of his time at her house in Vegas because she gave him a space for an office. Apparently, but how does that make sense? Pre-catfish when Mary has so important space. On the other hand, what is on Robyn's list? Wrong answers only in season 1, occasion 2. At the 19 nanosecond mark, Robyn claims she wrote a list 2 times ago with what she wants in a mate, and Kody is him. Let's make her list wrong answers only first. He smells like hot canine water. I have been inspired. I present to you all the new lyrics to If You Like Panina Coladas, grounded on the answers plus what worked in the song. Syllables are tricky. I was tired of my ladies. We have been together too long, like a worn-out recording of a favorite song. So while they were all sleeping, I read the paper in bed, and in the personals column there was this letter I read. If you have 3 current wives and love causes them pain, if you're not into tiffin, if you only use half your brain, if you like slob knobbing burritos, that's what you call a creep. I am the lady you've looked for. Write to me and escape. I did not suppose about my ladies. I know that sounds kind of mean, but me and my old ladies had fallen into the same dull routine, so I wrote to the paper and took out a particular announcement, and though I am nothing's minstrel, I allowed it was not half bad. Yes, I have 3 current wives, and my love causes them pain. I am not much into tlon. I'm a little insane. I have got to meet you by noon hereafter and cut through all this red tape recording at a place called Fat Olives, where we'll plan our escape. So I awaited with high expedience, and also she walked into the place. I loved her smile in an instant, and I liked the sharp lines of Her face, she was my real pious soulmate. And she said, I love your hairdo, and we laughed for a moment, and I said, I know. It's impermissible, I've 3 current wives. And my love causes them pain, I'm not into Teflon and only use half my brain, I like slob knobbing burritos, which I call creeps. I am the love you've looked for. Now let's plan our escape. If you have 3 current wives and love causes them pain, if you are not into Typhon, if you only use half your brain, if you like slob knobbing burritos, that's what you call a creep. I am the lady you've looked for. Write to me and escape. Still Kody mourns Janelle leaving season 18. Occasion 8. This occasion made me detest Kotex further than usual, which is saying a lot when he talks about not being suitable to show his love or lounge in his chromance. It's beyond absurd. It was like, dude, you're indeed more full of crap than usual, and you should contribute some to a compost farm. He's been in this monogamous relationship for times now with Robyn. Lives with her full-time and focuses simply on their kitties. I suppose it's been said formerly, but when I saw this occasion, it really stood out that he's truly mourning the loss of Janelle. There was obviously commodity, genuine and real in their marriage. First, when Christine left, he was blindsided because he allowed she's going to be a string owl like Mary was for the rest of her life. That cut her in the feathers was a cutter to his exaggerated pride. It was the year leaving me shock. Secondly, he did not and hasn't given a flying about Mary for further than a decade. He has been screaming it from the rooftops. Actually, thirdly, when Janelle says she wants her date to be light and fun with no heavy discussion, and is making it known through her body language that the emotional distance is there. You can see the hope fade from his fugly face. He really wanted